MOPOWERZ, and we are back in the basement again with some more incriminating information for you. And if this is your first time watching the MOPOWERZ, I ask that you share the information with relatives, friends, co-workers, anyone that you come into contact with. It is a great way to jumpstart your conversation. And today's conversation just happens to be about Senator Ted Cruz of Texas, with his incriminating self going on a family vacation while millions of Texans are without water and power. What do you call that for a politician? And what makes it even worse, Ted Cruz, that you attacked Austin, Texas Mayor Steve Adler for going on a family vacation to Cabo, Mexico during the vacation, during this pandemic, but yet you take your family on vacation, and ironically to the same place, Mexico. One went to Cabo and one went to Cancun. Ted Cruz, you should be ashamed of yourself. This reminds me of Hurricane Katrina, when the levee broke in Louisiana and no one was there to help them. No one was there to help them, and the government let them starve, die, flood, whatever. Same thing in Texas right now. You have people without water, without electricity. Water is a necessity for you to live. Not only is it bad in Texas, it is bad in Arkansas as well. But the point that I'm trying to make to you is this: politicians don't care about you. They tell you to stay at home, and this is the pandemic, and you should not be relaxing. You should be vaccinating. You should be getting vitamin C. You should be wearing a mask all day, breathing in your own carbon dioxide, poisoning your blood system, giving you a heart attack, suffocation, and all of these illnesses are taking place that I just mentioned because your body is not designed to wear a mask. I'm just saying. Now, seeing that you have no water, how many days can the human body go without water? I believe 7 days. You have people like they standing in food lines for water. Not to mention the food lines. But this is the killer part. Texans are saving turtles in Texas while people don't have no water, while people don't have no electricity. People in Texas are out saving turtles. Do you mean to tell me that turtles are more important than human beings? It seems to me that animals have more rights than humans, because you can leave an animal out in the cold and the police will be at your door escorting you to jail, but you leave a human being in the cold and no one gets arrested. I'm just saying. All of these entertainers and athletes with millions and billions of dollars, no one in America should be homeless unless they choose to be homeless. I'm going to repeat that again. With all of the athletes and entertainers that has all of these billions and millions of dollars, no one in America should be homeless. Where are the athletes and stars at right now for those people in Texas? In fact, where are those rich football players, rich basketball players, rich hockey players from Texas that the Texans spend their money on to go see these sport and play events? These people are not even coming to save you, but you give all of your energy and your time to them, and when it's your time in need, they don't support you. Stop me when I'm lying. If I'm lying, why are people standing in food lines in Texas? And with all of this snow, the 2 inches that they got, and they're not prepared for that type of living. And according to the experts, They talk about it's global warming. Well, if it's global warming, why don't you stop doing what you're doing? Isn't global warming, according to what I know, and I could be wrong, but I don't think I'm wrong, about the glass house effect with all of the holes in the ionic sphere, right? And they continue to make holes. So they want you to burn up. They're not trying to keep you here. They want to burn you up. And if they don't want to burn you up, they want to starve you out. Look what's going on in Texas right now. President Biden say that this is going to be a cold winter. Yeah. Now, does that mean that it's going to be a cold winter like in this winter time right now? Or meaning a cold season that they haven't yet unleashed upon us yet? I'm just saying. You think about that. What if it was your state? What if it was your city? Politicians? Not looking good for you, Ted Cruz. Now, just to think about something, food for thought. Could it be possible? Or have you thought about that, seeing that the government know how to manipulate the weather, do you think it's possible that this too was done on purpose? As a test run? Was it nature? Or was it some device? Like a weather device? I'm just asking the question. Because I don't know, and you don't know either. And while we were speaking upon those athletes and entertainers, do not let them influence you to get the vaccine. It's all a plot. They know that the people that influence you are athletes and entertainers. So they're going to market them vaccination just so you can get it in your head to get vaccinated. Don't think that the government won't do anything like this. They've done a lot worse things before. Not to mention the fact that for years, I've been telling you, you need to go down there to Georgia. And if you haven't or cannot get down to Georgia, look up the Georgia Guidestones. They are depopulating the earth. And while they're depopulating the earth, they are having you to help depopulate yourself with the mask. How many people have had breathing problems since they instructed you to wear the mask? How many people have had breathing problems? Anybody? Anybody? Anybody having rapid heart rates? Anybody? Anybody having shortness of breath, falling out? Anybody? I know somebody is. I know that for an actual fact. They just not reporting it. That's not part of their agenda. But anyway, Ted Cruz, politicians, no good for us. Not this guy anyway, not for the Texans. You have to prepare yourself. I told you that while I was in Vegas, and I'll be back in Vegas soon. But I told you while I was in Vegas for you to prepare yourself. Because when the white people start going crazy in this country, you can believe something is about to explode. And the thing is, are you ready? And if you're not ready, I highly recommend that you get ready to the best of your ability. Don't you see what's going on right now? Texas, waterline, your state, your city, waterline. Got that? You see Texas, food line, no electricity. Your city, your state, food line, no electricity. And not to mention the fact that the politicians are on vacation. And I'd throw one in for you, for your Rolodex before I get out of here. Just like when people wasn't getting all of their unemployment checks, when people were going through this COVID crippling the economy, what was the politicians doing? They were on vacation. You do the math. It's your brother, the MOPOWERZ, where knowledge is power. And remember, it is your third eye that makes you shine like jewelry. Thanks for viewing.